Hey guys, who do we got here? Hey Jennifer. Hey Wendy, happy birthday. Appreciate you being here on your birthday. Who else we have? Tandra, how are you? Tandra says, good morning, Yogi, in chat. Good morning to you. Bring up my desktop. Sorry about that, guys. Well, 6 thumbs up already. Thanks. Hey, Danny. Danny says, hey, Yogi. Nice to see you, Danny. Tanya says, how you doing? Easy. Hey, Easy. Welcome, my friend. Tandra, I'm doing pretty good. We're going to dive back in. Today's day 6, 7 spiritual laws of success. Hey, Jamie. Nice to see you, my friend. Day 6. Tomorrow's last day. We did a week. As mentioned before, I like to give a little recap. 7 Spiritual Laws of Success isn't really a self-help book. It is a self-discovery book. It's a book of yogic and Vedic wisdom. Jennifer says, welcome and easy. Tandra and Jamie. Thank you, Jennifer. As presented by Deepak Chopra, it was published in 1993. That's about the year that I got this. This is an original copy. It's actually signed by Deepak to Mocha and myself, me and Mocha, whatever the grammatical term that works. Wasn't signed in 93. I had it signed 2002. The first trip Mocha and I ever did together was to New York City to go hear Deepak Chopra. So from the very beginning, she knew what she was getting into, and he signed it to Mocha and I. When I got this in 93, it was a revelation for me that in the late 80s, hey Skits, morning has broken like the first dawn. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday to you. So Jamie says, hey Yogi. 1980 something or other, I've read Paramahansa Yogananda's Autobiography of a Yogi and fully committed to the path of yoga. Fully committed to being a yogi. A yogi is just someone who practices yoga, who is a student of yoga. And that's why I chose just a yogi, by the way. I am just a student. I'm learning every day. I'm practicing every day. I neither claim to be good at it or a great teacher. I'm just someone who is doing my best day to day to live the principles of yoga, as well as the teachings of the Course in Miracles. Course in Miracles says that we are teachers and students at the very same time. We teach that which we most need to learn. So if you hear me talking about teaching forgiveness, teaching kindness, teaching compassion, it's because that is what I most need to learn. So I practice. Skit says, hey to Jennifer, and thanks, thank you, I just subbed. Nice, guys. Hey, Jennifer wants to be able to do some live streams, so she needs 50 subs. If anyone here is not subscribed, if you don't mind, I know she would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it. But, so, reading Autobiography Yogi, wanting to practice that, to live that lifestyle, to truly be a yogi. It was only until I've read Deepak Chopra in 93 that I actually became convinced that this is how to do it. That there was a means of practicing that deep wisdom in every aspect of my life. So it's a very important book to me. I probably read it once a year. Vendor says, didn't you used to sing for REM? Yeah, way back in the 80s. Way back in the 80s. And then in the 90s, I went techno and called myself Moby. So, hey, don't forget, today is Wendy's birthday. So, yeah, I read this book once a year. This is the first year that I've really had my YouTube channel. So I wanted to put out. And we might do this once a year too. Day 5. is the law of detachment. And here's the law of detachment, according to Vedic wisdom. In detachment lies the wisdom of uncertainty. In the wisdom of uncertainty lies the freedom from the past, from the known, from which is prison of past conditioning. And in our willingness to step into the unknown, the field of all possibilities, we surrender ourselves to the creative mind, that orchestrates the dance of the universe. Let me read that again, as I read it kind of slow. In our willingness to step into the unknown, the field of all possibilities, we surrender ourselves to the creative mind that orchestrates the dance of the universe. When we don't practice the law of attachment, it means that we are attached to how people should be. We are attached to the way we've always thought. We are attached to our own good opinion of ourselves and the own worst opinion of others. We don't have that freedom to allow things to simply be as they are. When we practice the law of attachment, it means that we are surrendering to the unknown. You don't have to come in and be anything different than you are right now, whatever that might be. I don't need to be attached to how I viewed you yesterday. I don't need to be attached to how I was offended by you yesterday. This is what the Course in Miracles describes as the moment of choosing between crucifixion and resurrection. If I am attached to what you said to me yesterday, if I am attached to the hurtful feelings that I had for you a week ago, then I'm always going to crucify you. Same if I am attached to every harmful thought that I've had about myself in the past. I will always crucify myself. I'll put myself upon the cross, and I can't see the world any differently. I'm always seeing the world as what it's done to me in the past. I'm attached to it. But when I practice the law of detachment, I'm giving you the gift of freedom. I'm giving myself the gift of freedom to be who I am now, not who I was yesterday or even a moment before. This is when I choose the resurrection. The resurrection is rebirth, the gift of being reborn each and every single moment. That, in the truest sense, Buddhism doesn't talk about reincarnation. It talks about rebirth. And rebirth occurs every single moment. You don't need to wait another lifetime to be reborn. You don't need to die before you live. You don't need to die before you're reborn. You can be reborn right now in this very moment. And that's through practicing the law of detachment. Jennifer says, Skits, I'm going to return the favor of subscribing to you. Thanks. Hey, speaking of our friend Skits, it's been about 2 weeks since we've heard anything new. You got any songs for us, Skits? Our friend Skits is a talented performer, a talented songwriter, a talented performer. Let's see. Nano says, hi. Hello, my friend. So here's how we put the law of attachment into practice. And remember, that's what it is. Yoga is a practice. Kindness is a practice. Forgiveness is a practice. You don't need to be good at it. You don't even need to judge whether you're good at it or not. You just practice it. Today's your birthday? Hey, today's our friend Wendy's birthday too. Happy birthday, my friend. We're here to celebrate with you. So when you're practicing a musical instrument, you've really learned the art of detachment. If you are attached to the note that you just played and you didn't like it, then there's no freedom to move on to the next note, and the next note, and the next note. Wendy says, thank you, Just Yogi. You're welcome, Wendy. So here's how we practice the law of detachment. Today, I will commit myself to detachment. I will allow myself and those around me the freedom to be as they are. I will not rigidly impose my ideas of how things should be. I will not force solutions on problems, thereby creating new problems. So if we force solutions on problems, we just create new problems. I will participate in everything with detached involvement. Detachment doesn't mean not caring. So in fact, it's the opposite. We care deeply in the action itself, so deeply that we allow a better solution, a better way. We allow the creativity of the universe itself to participate. Skip says, I put out a reel in which I was going to record a full track from, but I decided my music was getting a bit too samey. So I'm starting a fresh. I could find and record a whole new song today. Awesome. I hope we get to hear it soon. I hope we get to hear it today, but no pressure. Skid says, thank you. I appreciate you subbing, my friend. Hey, Cat and Jack, you're here early today. So, hey, Skits. Imagine if you were, speaking of the law of detachment, imagine if you were detached. Maybe I would like to preferred as unattached. Unattached has more of a Buddhist connotation to it. Imagine if you were unattached to the sameness or differentness. If you just allow whatever the moment spoke to you as you were writing your songs. I think music is a perfect way of practicing unattachment. So practice number 2. Today I will factor in uncertainty as an essential ingredient to my experience. In my willingness to accept uncertainty, solutions will spontaneously emerge out of the problem, out of the confusion, disorder, and chaos. The more uncertain things seem to be, the more secure I will feel, because uncertainty is my path to freedom. Through the wisdom of uncertainty, I will find my security. 3. I will step into the field of all possibilities and anticipate the excitement that can occur when I remain open to the infinite of choices, to the infinity of choices. When I step into the field of all possibilities, I will experience all the fun, adventure, magic, and mystery of life. And that, my friends, is the law of detachment, or the law of being unattached to outcome. This is why the Bhagavad Gita itself, one of the great teachings of Vedic wisdom, says that you are entitled to your actions, but not to the fruition of your actions. You are entitled to the one note that you're playing, but not to the fruition of the song itself. That belongs to God. The next law, tomorrow, the last one, is the law of Dharma, or purpose of life. Easy says, from a creative or exploratory perspective, do you ever get the feeling that there's nothing left to write or film or explore? I want to be creative, but it all seems to have done already. It's never been done by you before, ever. Every single moment. This is, again, going back to A Course in Miracles, when we choose the resurrection, life is always new, always different, always unfolding. Robert Saltzman, easy, you can find his teachings on Facebook. He's actually a Facebook friend of mine, and I've corresponded with him fairly often in the past. I haven't for quite some time. He was very helpful for me when my father passed away. He calls each moment a once upon. This has never occurred before. The impossibility of this happening just like this, every single moment, is zero. It cannot happen. The creative power of the universe itself is ever present, ever new, and always, always unfolding. Hey, Mercy. So yeah, nature is always new, always different. You know, the other day I was filming a cardinal in bare branches, and I'm thinking how much I love when cardinals in winter give me that splash of color in the bareness of winter, in the barrenness of a bush or a tree. And I realized that I've filmed cardinals literally thousands of times before. And as I'm filming the cardinal and I'm thinking, but this moment has never happened, not like this. And a white-throated sparrow comes up out of nowhere on a lower branch and just sort of preens right below the cardinal, offering me something completely beautiful. Every moment's a complete miracle in and of itself. None of this has ever happened before. There's always something to write about. If I look outside right now, there are thousands little blades of grass, and I can just look at one blade of grass and it tells a complete story that's never been told before. I can look at the infinite nature of the sky and see stars upon stars upon stars. There's clouds that have never been shaped exactly like this. Everything has a story to be told. It's only my thoughts that put a limit on my creativity. And when I practice that law of detachment, I'm letting go of imposing my story. I'm not attached to my story any longer. I allow a new story to be told every single moment. Thanks for the love, Mercy, my friend. So Skits, every time you, or I'm sorry, Easy, every time you practice the bass, it might sound like the same note, but it's a different vibration that has never happened before. The entirety of the universe is vibrating through that one note that you just offered the world. You have a sacred contract to perform right here, right now. I am never not inspired. However, there can be blocks to my inspiration. My role isn't to do anything other than let go of those blocks to inspiration. Inspiration in spirit. How can there ever be nothing but in spirit? In spirit, inspiration is also love. This is why A Course in Miracles says the role isn't to teach love, because that is it's impossible to teach it. We remove the obstacles. We remove the blocks that keep us from the realization of love, and it's that we extend to other people. Skid says, so they're finding influence doesn't mean, oops, let me get, I missed your top performance. Mercy says, good morning, Eric. It's Friday. It is Friday, my friend. So I'd say that you already are creative, Easy. Skid says, actually, you can't help but be creative. You're the creative function of the universe itself. You are the evolution of the universe. You are how the universe evolves. Skid says, easy, exactly what Yogi just said. It has never been done by you before. Make it yours. That's why I don't copy trends or styles too much. I like to think I am independent of influence. You certainly are. Your music reflects that. Skid says, so they're finding influence doesn't mean it's not your creation, because it certainly is. Man, you summed that up so beautifully, Skits. Everyone's saying hi. Mercy says, Jamie, good morning from UK. Jamie's in the UK too. Jamie says, good to see. Got to go. See you all later. Thanks for coming in, Jamie. Jennifer says, I made a post that is scheduled for 5:20 a.m. So if y'all can please check it out when it goes up. I will. And that is right now. I got Jennifer up. I'm going to head out and take a walk in just a few minutes. Man, I love talking about inspiration and creativity. Do you guys feel free to bring that up in any single conversation? As a matter of fact, Yogi, it's a big one today. So Tandra, what do we got today, Tandra? Man, I'm looking forward to this. Mercy Society skits. 1673 with 5 days in the tank, 5 days in the YouTube tank. That means 17 something. That's huge, Tandra. But Tandra, I really admire your commitment every single day. You're doing the work. Skits says, take care. So guys, 1673. We're getting so close. Mercy says, you're the snake. I wish you all the best peace and love. Thank you, Mercy. Peace and love to you, my friend. Wishing you the best as well. We can get January it's going to be January. Fully monetized. Tanya says, yes, sure are. Thank you. Absolutely. So can you guys play a video for Tandra today? Could you put up her playlist if you have a spare, whatever? I forget what it's called. Spare phone, spare computer, spare whatever. Put her playlist up and have it playing through the day. I'm going to bring Tandra up now. And I'm going to click on her playlist. The two people I'm really putting in the most effort with right now, if I see anyone that I know needs watch hours, I'll play a video. But the people that I have up like consistently every single day for as long as I'm awake through the course of the day, Tandra and Runaway, because they're getting so close. January is definitely Tandra's month. However, it is the year of Tandra, by the way. Device. Thank you. Why did that word escape me? I'm going to bring up the 24-hour playlist. And we are beginning right now. Hitting replay. And our very first video, the Royal Albert Dock. 8 hours and 59 minutes. That's going to take me through the course of the day, guys. Here's the beautiful thing. It's a wonderful video. It's a beautiful video, beautiful scene. So you can have this on a device. Thank you, Tandra. And anytime you need a break, anytime you need, I like to think of it as a mental refresher. Take a deep breath. Relax. Put on the window where you have it playing and just immerse yourself in the scenery. That's to me, that is the genius of what Tandra is doing. She's giving you a mental break that you can take anytime during the day. So you have it up and running. You just switch on over there, relax. Skit says, put 24-hour playlist up in the background, Tandra. Awesome, guys. Always says, okay, I see, cool room. Well, thanks for being here. You are responsible for helping it to be cool. Skits, Tandra says, Skits, how lovely, thank you. Jennifer says, welcome in, oi. Let me, all right, 14 seconds ago, Jennifer said, this is from her channel. Hey, everyone, I hope you're all doing fine. Well, I just wanted to make a post saying to everyone that has been subscribing to me that it really helped. And to the people that are not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers to go live, and I can't get to 50 subscribers without you all to help. So please subscribe, and it will be gladly appreciated. And Jennifer really, really, really has such a huge heart. She has taken it upon herself to show up and be a wonderful moderator. Everyone gets welcomed. Good friend. So if you don't mind, if you could subscribe to Jennifer. She is now officially at 17 subscribers. So we're getting close. Always says, hey, Jan in chat. Always says, I try. You do a good job of it, my friend. Hey, Renee's Secret Garden. How are you, my friend? I appreciate that. Renee says thumbs up, everyone. In about 4 minutes, I'm going to head out and take my walk. Jennifer says welcome in, Renee. Hey, Potato. How are you, my friend? How was your holiday? I'm doing another morning live stream, guys. It's going to be my workout, kettlebell long cycle, sport training. Hey, Hutch. Hutch says, hey, my guy. How are you, my friend? Hey, Sean. Sean says, hey, how many times a day do you do co-streaming? How many live streams a day? I usually do 3 a day. 2 of them are co-streaming. I'll be honest, I'm getting, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to keep doing the co-streaming, because I'm doing my best to keep it on point of the channel. I don't want it to be, I don't want it to stray too far away from that. You know what I mean? I always want to be talking about what inspires us. I want it to be about creativity. I want it to be about forgiveness. I want it to be about kindness. How can we help each other's channels? How can we help each other? How can we help others? So you know what I mean? I want it to always be supporting the message of the channel. Hutch says, hey to Jennifer. So I've been putting up like a little disclaimer that only, join the co-stream if you feel inspired to offer inspiration. Now, inspiration can be like everyone here, Fitness Hutch and excuse me, Jennifer, Renee's Secret Garden, Mercy, Skits and Easy, all of you guys, Tandra, I believe in your channel. So feel free to come in, join the live stream, and talk about your channel. Promote it. Drop a link. Jennifer says, Eric, what time are you going to go live for your workout? I think it's going to be about 8:15 this morning. It's going to be kettlebell long cycle, which is clean and jerk. And I'm going for a PR with the 16 kilograms. Hey, Jacob. I mentioned before, years ago, I trained and competed in kettlebell sport. My competition weight was the 24 kilograms. I used to train with the 28s and the 32s. And then I put it aside as I spent a decade training for ultra running. Hey, Zara, how are you? And when I retired, semi-retired from ultra running, I got into high rep bodyweight workouts, specifically burpees. But now I'm going back to kettlebell training because I'm going to be 60 in April. My competition weight is now 16 kilograms. I don't need to go super heavy. However, it feels heavier to me than it used to, only because I haven't trained in it. So I'm slowly returning. The most I've done with the 16s in the 3 months since I've been back is 5-minute set at 5 reps a minute. I'm going to shoot for 6+. Selina says, do yoga? Absolutely. Absolutely. Every day, Selina. I try to do yoga every single moment. I wrote about that this morning. The foundational principle of yoga is ahimsa, which means harmfulness, causing non-harm. And that doesn't need to be taken to extreme. It just means doing our best moment by moment by moment to cause least harm possible, which means being kind. Hutch says 16s are heavy, bro. Yeah, they certainly are for me. Why do I get the feeling they're not going to be that heavy for our friend Fitness Hutch, who is, man, as far as fitness is concerned, and by fitness, I don't just mean physical, I mean emotional as well. He is on point. So I hope you guys go check him out on his, he said he's going to do live. He's doing a live gym session today, chest session, talking about training basics. Awesome. Hey, Hutch, do you have a link you can drop for that? Or if you want to drop the link for your channel. Hey, Susie. Susie Global Concept is here, says hello to everyone. Hello to you, my friend. Jennifer says, okay, the Fitness Hutch, you will see me there. Man, this is the wonderful thing about Jennifer. She supports so many people. Let's see, Zara says 13 heavy. They feel heavy to me, that's for sure. Hey, Sniper. Ground Rising, Zarek. So the goal, my goal in April is to, kettlebell sport is a 10-minute set. And I'd like to get 64 reps with 10 minutes with the 16s, double 16s, by April 17th, which is my birthday. I will turn 60. Whew, that's hard for me to say. I will turn 60. Selena says, love builds and hate costs. Beautifully said. Thank you for that, Selena. And that's my goal. That's the goal of my channel, to extend love. Of course I mess up all the time, but when we practice it, you're allowed to mess up. Hutch says, I'm not set up yet, but here's the channel. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Hutch. I will be there. If for some reason I am away from my computer, well, Ryan, thank you so much, my friend. Man, what a beautiful gift to start the morning. Hey, Brian. We get some light extended from Brian. Sarah says, it's not morning, it's night. It's morning for me. It is 5:33. Brian says, good morning. Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, are you subscribed to the Fitness Hutch? I think you really like his channel. Susie says, sure, Selena, love builds. It certainly does. Let's see. Jennifer says, and I subscribe to you, the Fitness Hutch. Hutch says, yes, Selena, 100%. What you focus on, you feel. Where you place your attention, you place your energy. And that's what expands in our life. Thank you for that, Hutch. Sarah says, oh my God, Ryan, yeah, wasn't that pretty awesome, Sarah? Skit says, Ryan Legend, wow. Hutch, my friend, thank you so much. Hutch says, thank you for all your support, man. You're a truly awesome guy. Man. Let me reply to that message real quick. All right, unfortunately, the time to reply to Ryan has expired. Ryan, I apologize for that. Please know that my heart is definitely replying. Guys, thank you so much. Ryan says, just a small token of appreciation for being such a positive influence in most of my mornings. Thank you, Ryan. Tundra says, the Fitness Hutch, nice. Man, you guys are awesome. Brian says, I'm starting to like you friends more and more. Brian, that's because you resonate with these guys so much. Our friend Brian is a truly loving person. He's got a new channel. He's only been on doing YouTube videos, I think it's less than a month. I actually met him here in the 5 a.m. Live streams. And since then, He's become a truly good friend here on Facebook as well. I've gotten to be able to get to know him uh, in a more personal way, and he is exactly what he offers. Course in Miracles says that we're all teachers of God, and we teach that which we need to learn. So we're all learning how to extend love, and Bryant truly, truly is a teacher of God. If you spend any time on his channel, you'll realize that. He's also getting kettlebells, by the way. There it says, hi, I'm sorry I'm late. Zara, you are here perfectly on time, my friend. Brian says, dang, man, 10 euros. Man, and I can't tell you how much appreciated. You know what? I eat very, very inexpensively. So the gift that you guys have given me will literally buy me a bag of lentils and a bag of rice with some bananas to spare, and it'll literally feed me for a month. Hutch says I'm on Facebook too. Are you on Facebook under the Fitness Hutch, or like is it your channel, or is it your channel? If you guys give me a second, I'll drop my link. Anyone who wants to connect on Facebook, I'm happy to. I am friends with Jennifer as well, and she is and Wendy, by the way, and Skits, by the way, and Easy. And I absolutely love the fact that you guys have become, that we've outsourced our friendship, not just from YouTube. Brian says, man, that was nice of you to say, Herrick. You know what? I always try to I always try to let people know exactly how I feel about them when I get that opportunity. We never know if we'll get that opportunity again. Lentils, rice, bananas, what else is in the steady diet? Lentils, rice, bananas, apples, nuts, Brazil nuts, and almonds and walnuts. Oatmeal. Oatmeal is essential for me. Blueberries. What else? Green tea. I have 1 cup of organic coffee a day. Lots of water. That's about it. Yeah, that's about 100. Oh, potatoes. And I'm not just saying that because of a good friend, the cult of the potatoes up above. Always says, go buy a big steak. Eating lentils too much can damage your kidneys. Here's the funny thing. My dad had stage 2 kidney disease, and he kept it in check with his diet. The Fitness Hutch says, I tried green tea, but wasn't keen. How about black tea? Because the same benefits found in green tea are found in black tea. Tea is really, really good for our health. So is 1 cup of coffee. However, my dad's kidney doctor said that virtually everyone, because of their diet, will eventually, because of the excess in protein, will eventually get kidney disease. And I thought, man, that's not good. So that was one of the key principles of me changing my diet. Lentils have the perfect amount of protein for me. Maybe you need more protein, maybe you need less protein. Everyone has to do what's right for them. Hutch says, I drink coffee and water, nothing else. That's about the same for me. I drink coffee, water, and just that 1 cup of green tea. I might increase it to 2 cups. Brian says, well, I admire that. I truly, at this moment, could not give up all the meat and dairy. I would like to try vegan for a moment and see how it feels. You know what I always recommend to people? This is what I recommended to our friend Stuart. Don't worry about taking stuff out of your diet. Start adding stuff in. The more good stuff you add in, the less bad stuff is taken out. Hutch, I enjoyed your talk about diet. I always enjoy when you talk about diet. And you do that pretty often. The last live stream a couple days ago, you talked about your experience on the carnivore diet. Hutch says, Brian, I did 1 year vegan and 1 year carnivore. I prefer carnivore now. I prefer carnivore. Now I just eat balanced. And that's the key. Find what works for you. Brian says, the Bible speaks a lot about not eating, better to not eat meat, as does yoga. Going back to the very first foundation, the very first principle of yoga, ahimsa, causing least amount of harm. So for me, my diet is a reflection of my yoga. It doesn't have to be that way for everyone. I never, ever, if you guys ever hear me preaching about diet in a way of saying this is how you do it, call me out on it. Tell me to be quiet. Literally go so far as to tell me to hush. I never want to be put myself in a position where I'm saying, this is the way you're supposed to do things. This is the way I'm supposed to do things. This is the way I've been guided to do things. It doesn't have to be that way for anyone else. And man, I never want to be insistent upon my way being the best way. Brian says, Runner Boy, well, man, good on you, mate. What do we got from Runner Boy? My watch hours are 290. I had you up all day, Runner Boy, and I will have you up all day again. I just mentioned to you earlier that you and Tandra are my mission until you get that 3,000. Now, when you get 3,000, I don't want it to sound like I'm not going to keep helping you get to 4,000, or that you become any less important. It means the focus shifts. Now, it doesn't have to be it won't be about watch hours. It'll be about helping you guys expand your channel in any way that you need, in any way that you want. That's the focus. I am a YouTube channel, meaning my channel is focused on helping people what they want on YouTube. Let's see, Ram says, do you like feet? I'll be honest with you. I like my feet. I like the fact that they plant me firmly to the ground, that they keep me anchored, that I feel the earth, that I feel God's creation beneath my feet, that it balances me, that it energizes me, and that it grounds me. And it gets me from point A to point B, that allows me to go out and take a run whenever I want, that I get to walk, that I have done countless miles and countless races, all because of my feet. What a wonderful gift from God. Can you imagine if God stopped at ankles and said, that's enough? That's enough. You got ankles. Be happy. But he went on and he created feet, and I have them. I absolutely love my feet. As for other people's feet, that's for them to celebrate, not for me. I celebrate my own feet, my own footness, my own footedness. Is that a word? I think. Romp says, hell yeah, brother. So we can call this morning the Sermon of the Feet. Guys, I present to you my love of my sure-footedness. Corner Boy says, Rom, I have two. So I suppose I like them. Miss Flipper, hey, Miss Flipper, my friend. Jennifer says, I just got done putting down my Christmas decorations, and it looks so empty in my room now. My suggestion, decorate your heart with Christmas every day. Christmas, the birth of Christ in every single moment. Your heart is truly the place to decorate it with love. I know it might sound corny, but I honestly believe it. Brian says, Miss Flipper, hello, hello. Runner Boy says, the ground has been completely frosted over till today, and it's 11. We're getting snow and rain today. Everyone's saying hi. Runner Boy says, I'll go live today for arms and some boxing after I get a haircut. Oh yeah, you got to get a haircut. You got to get a haircut for arm day. You don't want people to be distracted from looking at your guns by thinking, man, that guy needs a haircut. Boy says, how many books equal a library? 6. 6 books equal a library. Let's see. Brian says, I did a Christmas tree burning and hula hoop dance yesterday. I put a picture of a photo rising from the ashes that was inspired by Miss Blipper. That's awesome. Flex your phoenix heart. Runner Boy says, that's 6 more books than I have. Well, let's get some more books to Runner Boy. That was a random number that I picked out of nowhere. So we could shorten it to 4. How many books do you have, Runner Boy? All right. It is, well, it's later than I thought. I got to go. I'm going to take my walk. I got my kettlebell workout coming up. If you guys are around and you want to see if I can get more than 5 minutes with the 16 kilograms, come on in. The whole workout will take less than 20 minutes, so it won't take much of your time. If you guys check out Runner Boy's workout, check out his playlist. If you can, please keep supporting our friend Tandra. She's getting so close, so close, so close. Our friend, the Fitness Hutch, is going to be going live later this afternoon. He's in the UK, so his afternoon is already upon us, or getting close to it. It is Wendy's birthday. If you see her roaming the YouTube streets, please wish her a happy birthday. And our great friend and moderator, Jennifer, is hoping to get 50 subs, if you can help her get there. Speaking of great moderators, our friend Squirrel Sniper, the moderator extraordinaire, big thank you for being here. All of you guys, thank you so much. Ryan and Paul, the Fitness Hutch, thank you for your gifts, man. Truly, truly, you made my day, and it's not even 6 a.m. yet. Jennifer says, okay, bye. You got to do 21 burpees today. Jennifer, remind me, please. 21 burpees because of the 21 thumbs up. That means I got to do a 5+ minute set of long cycle. I got to do my pull-ups, and I got to do 21 burpees. Thank you. Brian says, what a great group. Blessings to all. It truly, truly is a great group. Brian says, I'll tune in today to study form and technique. Hey, remind me, Brian, and I'll send some videos of some of the truly great kettlebell athletes and what kettlebell sport is all about. Well, if 6 equals the library and I have 6 less, then how many do I have? 0? I should send you one of my books. Hey, Runner Boy, send me your address. I know you're not on Facebook. If you ever think about it, you should at least do Facebook Messenger. And send me your address, and I'll send you a copy of one of my books. I'll send it from Amazon, so it'll be like right over. Or we got a thumbs up from Moy. Thank you, my friend. Man, I think that's 22 thumbs up now, right? That means 22 burpees coming up. Kat says, have a great walk. Thank you, Kat, my friend. I hope to see you later sometime today. Steve says, hello, good morning, sir. Hope all is well. Thank you, Steve. Hey, Batgirl. Batgirl says, hey, Yogi. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm on my way out to take a walk. Brian says, I saw hawks chasing away crows yesterday. That was very neat. That's actually pretty awesome. I've seen blue jays chase away hawks before. Blue jays and cardinals, you don't want to mess with blue jays and cardinals certain times of the year. I was chased by a red-winged blackbird. Took it as a Zen lesson. Pay attention. Steve says, you look upbeat, full energy. Feeling pretty good. Greco says, I'm always up late. I've been up for Let's see, 2:15. So I've been up for about 4 hours now. Brian says, Blue Jays are very territorial and aggressive. Yeah, they are. Steve says, has anyone seen a blue jay nest with eggs? I haven't. They've seen robin's nests with eggs. What else? Brian says, I hope you see a new majestical creature on your walk. Thank you. That would be awesome. Hey, Jess. Just says blue jay eggs and other bird's nests. So they will raise the babies. Welcome, Jess. Steve says, crazy looking. You must see one. They are so neat. I'll be on the lookout for one. No, it's January, but spring isn't that far away. My favorite time of the year. In order to have spring, we got to have a winter. It puts winter in a brand new light when we think of it that way. Winter isn't the absence of spring. It is the potentiality for spring to exist. Brian says, yes, that is true. Miss Pippa says, Ryan, resuscitated. I know I'm saying that wrong. Itsy Bitsy Spider. Did you guys hear Selma sing Itsy Bitsy Spider yesterday? Brian says, you like my childhood song, Miss Flipper? I got to make it over to Brian's channel right when I get back from my walk. Just says, hey, Brian, soon I'll be making the 5 a.m. That's where I'm going with not sleeping. In that case, I'm hoping you get to sleep. Hey, Jess, reach out, and we'll do some breath work to help you sleep. All right, I need to get out and get my walk in. Guys, thank you so much, all of you. Very much appreciated. I'm at, I think, what, 24? Thumbs up. That means 24 burpees for later, plus 1 for good luck. That means I got to do 25 after my kettlebell set. Brian says, peace and love, Yogi. Peace and love to you, my friends. Peace and love to all of you guys. Steve says, thank you, sir, for your kind and positive energy. Absolutely, and thank you. Guys, we meet ourselves in the same place, in the same space that we offer each other. So thank you. Thank you for providing me that space to be kind and to be positive. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to. Miss Flipper says, time to learn Mersey Dotes. Hey, Miss Flipper, can you come on the live stream this afternoon and teach us all? That would truly be a gift. All right, I got to sign off. Thank you again. Take care, my friends.